So President Trump has issued his budget plan, which is really a guideline for what he wanted to do. I mean, what we passed with OBA was all his tax plan that he'd ran on. So we wanted to go through that today, what he proposed on it. He did propose a $1.4 billion reduction in the IRS across the board deal. So in the budget for the IRS was $11.2 billion prior year and $12.3 billion the year before that. So he's proposing a budget for the IRS of $9.8 billion. So he continues to cut funding to the IRS. Also in 25, he cut some discretionary spending that President Biden had assigned over to the IRS, so he cut that out as well. So he is really ripping apart the IRS, which we've talked about at length. For energy, he did propose an increase from $54 billion up to $59 billion. And it's all about improving our energy independence. And he's stripping away all of the energy credits, which we already had in OBA. On the Justice Department, he's proposing a $4.7 billion increase from $48.8 billion up to $48 billion. That's all about ICE enforcement. Hang on that. He's also stripping away everything related to DEI for that, but it's all about police enforcement. The other big piece on the War, Department of War, Department of War, there he said $1.5 trillion. $1.5 trillion he is proposing in discretionary spending, a $448 billion increase year over year. That's the biggest increase that we've ever seen on that piece. And on the government side, the rest of government is a 10% decrease across the board, with the only departments getting an increase I talked about was energy and then justice. Everything else is being cut significantly. We'll see how anything passes.